Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I'm Jordan. This is James. And today we're going to talk about AOC Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib. They want to impeach Trump now. It's time to do it.
Oh, now?
Now. But first, please consider donating to Devon's Journey to Recovery. The link is in the description box, and the website is in the intro to this video. Right down there. Or wait. The thing you just saw with metric playing. Also, link, description box, down there. Alright. So, we have some up-and-coming Democratic politicians. Basically, they're aiming to sink their own careers before it really gets going. This is not the fucking thing to jump onto. You're going to look very silly. If this is your thing for impeachment, and you're not going to go into war crimes, coups in Venezuela,
you could have
vetoing the bombardment in Yemen.
Could have went with the fucking Dakota Access Pipeline.
Could have went with that.
Yeah, that was, what, 3 years ago?
This smells like they got the okay from Nancy Pelosi. Like they had to go to the Godfather and get the okay before they could do anything.
Now go.
Meanwhile, as Jimmy Dore said, they'll abandon you when it comes to that time.
Oh, yeah.
When it's like, I really need this support. I have this whole machine of the Democratic Party behind me. They'll be like,
one little fuck up, they'll drop you. You're poison. Yeah.
So, this is the tweet. It was trending with the hashtag #TimeToImpeach.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Mueller's report is clear in pointing to Congress's responsibility in investigating obstruction of justice by the president. It is our job, as outlined in Article 1, Section 2, Clause 5 of the U.S. Constitution. As such, I'll be signing on to Rashida Tlaib's impeachment resolution. And she's basing that off of an article from the Washington Post, which says, Mueller's team couldn't rule out that Trump criminally obstructed justice. The team members concluded they had to leave the decision to Congress about how to handle their evidence of Trump engaging in obstruction. Washington Post link.
See, I really wish I had like an actual red flag, and I might get one day.
Yeah.
Of all fucking things, you could have, do I have to name the fucking names of like the countries, the foreign countries?
Yeah.
Do I have to like talk about the arms deals?
Yeah, but
funding rebel groups.
If you prosecute those, then you have to prosecute the past fucking 30 presidents. Oh, that's not a good thing.
They're going down too.
That's not a good thing.
Why not?
Well, Obama was all right.
No, he wasn't.
He made some mistakes here and there. He's okay, though.
Mistakes? Like bombing people?
They're just mistakes.
That's a mistake?
They're only mistakes. You gotta...
That's not intentional?
No.
By any means?
No, it's just a mistake.
Ah.
See, when Trump does it, it's on purpose. When Obama does it, it's just a mistake.
What about Bush?
When it was 2003 to 2007, 8, Bush was doing it on purpose. But retroactively, as time went by, now he did it by accident because we like him better than we like Trump.
All right. Well, you're still wrong, but that dude's a demon, and so are the rest of these dudes. And if you were gonna say, "Oh, you mean the Texas Rangers owner?" I was probably gonna walk upstairs and get a brick, come down here. Oh, and Clinton.
Just mistakes.
Oh,
by accident.
I'm sure. What about Bush Senior?
Accidents.
Oh.
It's all about one guy.
No more bombs. Too little, too late.
So Rashida had made a promise earlier on. I think she was campaigning or she just won her election. And she said, we're going to impeach the motherfucker. That's what made her like a household name. And she also has teammates, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, as well as Ilhan Omar. They're like the classmates style thing.
What's that
Where
show?
one goes, we all go type
What's that
thing.
show called?
Mean Girls.
No. That's like 4 of them.
I don't know. Charmed?
No. This was more corporate.
Whatever.
Come on, son. Charlie's Angels. That's it.
Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah. So Ocasio-Cortez is signing away her progressive card. She's signing it away to go for the impeach Trump thing over the Mueller report, which is poor at best. No collusion, no obstruction.
Yeah.
Jamie Dore's made it pretty clear he's made a career off this because everyone else seems to be reporting it very poorly. And these guys are going to make the same mistakes because now this new generation of up-and-comers, now they're looking at how to combat Trump is by going with the Russia narrative. Now you're a part of that, Miss AOC, Miss Rashida Tlaib, and also Ilhan Omar. Impeachment is part of our constitutional responsibility. We have an obligation to investigate whether the president committed impeachable offenses, including obstruction of justice, violating the emoluments.
That word clause.
Emoluments clause, collusion, abuse of power. These are what the report was for, and they didn't find any of that.
No. But if you fucking just look a little bit further,
you'd have to you ever have an image in front of you, and in your mind you try to make it look like something else. Like you do an eye squint, you squint your eyes, and oh, that looks kind of different now. I wanted to use a female reference, but that sounds like bad taste.
Yeah, I was thinking you were heading that way.
Let's say a girl you're not attracted to, and you squint your eyes, and she becomes to make her attractive.
I'll be quite honest, I've never done that.
Neither have I, but
never.
It fits my example here. That seems to be what's going on with the Mueller report, right? It's I need to squint and pretend there's something there that isn't really there.
Well, to me, this just makes them.
And it's a desperate move. Yeah. You guys were winning on the policy end.
Completely think as far as Ilhan Omar, looking at her comments as far as
we'll get to your comments, by the way.
Yeah,
just be patient.
Her comments on foreign policy, I'm like, okay, and yet this, you feel like maybe you're ignorant and you feel like you have something with this.
This is jumping on the teammates bandwagon. Right. This is why you can't be fans.
Remember what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not the one. Goodbye. Fucking what's her name? Cortez, yeah. It's like, you seem like you like to play politics a lot. I can't trust you.
Yeah, she was always a little bit Ilhan Omar seen more of, you play the identity politics here and there, but when you talk about foreign policy, you're pretty good. But it's like, these guys are the up-and-comers, and they're not as good as the guys who are already here. Right? These guys are not. You're not as good as Bernie Sanders. You're not as good as Tulsi Gabbard. You're not as good as them, and you're the new. You're supposed to be the youth that it's like you old fucking people.
I'm gonna have to look
wrong.
At them for probably the next 48 years.
It's like, oh, you older guys aren't as good as us. We have this youth thing. We made a movement about it, and it's based off of these guys. It's based off of Bernie Sanders principles. And Tulsi Gabbard principles. They might not mention her. They may mention Bernie instead. Yeah.
I say this, and I have to write down this, and this will be near my name every time my name is brought up in conversation. Yeah. That means people will like me.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you're not going to get anywhere close to these debates unless you say A, B, C, and D. And now it's like...
Let me read Rashida's tweet. Everything outlined in the Mueller report is further proof of what I've been saying for a long time. It's time to impeach. The first step, the House Judiciary Committee launching an investigation into whether Trump committed impeachable offenses. Okay. How about you do that with every single, look to your left, look to your right, and say, close your eyes, hold your finger out, and say, everyone that comes in it comes in range of my pointing, just spin in a circle and say, let's investigate him. How about that?
I'll investigate everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Essentially what I'm saying, yeah.
And if you did, a non-biased investigation. See, a lot, I guarantee you, it would be crazy.
Yeah. So, I just want to say, clearly this is playing politics. This is the thing that people did not want from these types of guys. The quote-unquote progressive types.
Well, I don't know that much from, what's her name?
Rashida Tlaib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other two, especially Ilhan Omar, I expected way more as far as something as far as a legitimate claim to impeach this guy.
Yeah.
You have look at Yemen. You have these illegal wars that are still going on, funding rebel groups.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Your guys' stances are supposed to be principle based, not politically based.
Oh, now they're like
not. We know he's bad, so let's get him on tax fraud. We know he's bad. Let's catch him for too many parking tickets.
Yeah.
It's like no. We're gonna call you out for the fucking bullshit you did.
It's like arresting.
And this is the thing that's gonna stick to you. We're not gonna give it.
Yeah, arresting Al Capone for tax evasion. We got him. It's like he's a murderer. I think that's enough, right?
Yeah. Now, if they really had something on him, well, why not investigate everything? I understand that.
Yeah.
If you feel like you have something on him, but this does not look like they have something on him.
No.
This looks like politics, and it's gonna add. Once again, I hate to keep quoting Jimmy Dore, but
Yeah.
it's gonna propel Trump in the polls.
Oh, you're gonna make
it's
him
gonna
look
help
great.
him. I don't think he's gonna win anyways, but it might help him.
You're gonna make him and guys who support him, anybody like him, you're gonna make him look great, or you're gonna give him another pedestal to stand on.
Yeah, they were just turning on Trump over the whole Yemen veto.
Yeah.
They were just turning on him, and
Now
you
this
just
shit-
gave him a platform to stand on. Like, now they're gonna be like, oh, well, they're attacking him for a bad reason. Yeah,
But
probably.
It's odd, man.
Now
It's
you have
like
a foot. Yeah.
Every step forward, it's like fucking 2 steps back. It's these fucking ignorant fuckers don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't trust Cortez. I don't even know the what was it, Rashida?
Yeah.
I don't know that much about her. I remember hearing about her before, but as far as Ilhan Omar, I consider her somewhat ignorant. But when I heard her talk about the foreign policy, I was like, oh, okay, so you know this exists.
Yeah, when she talked about Israel, Saudi Arabia, she questioned Elliot Abrams on Venezuela.
Yeah, so
Like,
this? Oh,
yeah.
fuck, I forgot. Venezuela. You support the alleged military coup in Venezuela? Like Trump?
Yeah.
And then, let's see. Oh, you're support. We don't recognize Maduro as the president. We recognize this guy over here.
Yeah, the guy who
like,
hired
what?
the guy who hired I think he was convicted of crimes in South America. It's Elliot Abrams.
Yeah.
Trump hired that guy, and Ilhan Omar rightfully slayed him while he had to sit in front of Congress or something.
It's unreal.
It's like impeach him for that shit.
Oh, by the way, that dude. If you really investigate that
Well, you
dude,
can't really do that.
that dude's
but-
a straight up criminal.
yeah.
That guy's basically. Whenever I hear Elliot Abrams, I think of Bush Senior.
Yeah. And Reagan.
Oh, yeah. So if this is what you're going with, it's like I don't like doing this, but it's like you're fucking dead to me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're not the ones. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, start over in the mailroom.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So these 3 individuals now I have to look at them sideways. That's just how I feel. I'm not an expert. I just I'm like, I have to look at you sideways just as a person. And that's it for this segment.
Yep.
Please donate to Devon's Journey to Recovery. Link in the description box. Website in the intro to this video and past videos. Thank you. Oh, and give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in, and then you wanna get out. When you get the money to buy yourself a car.